They say Benji not doing it again. I tell them that I will be drinking some peppermint tea. Peppermint tea finished, guys. Welcome once again to another reaction on this here Mystelics Reaction channel, guys. Definitely, that said, this is where I tend to give my views on a number of things taking place. Well, reactions. I tend to react to a number of videos out there. This is why it's called Mystelics Reacts to whichever video is out there. You guys tend to send some of them for me, and of course, I get to see it. Well, I get to get some of them on social media as well. But guys, definitely subscribe to this channel so you can get the vibrations, and of course, giving the truth, cause it what it will, based on my viewpoint on a number of things, guys. And of course, interacting with you guys to let me know what you also think about this, the different things that I react to as well. So guys, definitely subscribe with the post notification bell. Click the bell when you subscribe, and also give this video a thumbs up. I would appreciate that as well. Now guys, I'm sure you guys have seen this video, not video, this picture circulating of this young girl who apparently they stated a shooting accident happened earlier tonight. That was yesterday, I believe it is, or the day before, where this young lady, a young adult, okay, I guess she's a young adult, okay, all right, got shoot on her way home from school. She was transported to the Dominica China French Hospital, where she remains unconscious. Please stop whatever you're doing and pray for her speedy recovery. So I'm like, this is terrible. What is going on what is going on? I think they said it ricocheted and hit her and all kind of stuff. But then I'm seeing also this thing as well, stating that she actually, that's not true and it's actually fake, from the teacher of this student right there, guys. She's saying, no one shot my student. Fake news. So guys, you have to be careful what we're spreading all over the place, guys, especially considering somebody else who is alive. Just like when I made the fake thing when we was doing the video in the series in what do you call that, Dominica State College, and I put out a picture of a girl lying down with police officers around her and stuff, and we put out that picture, and that picture was circulating all over the place, guys, and people thought that somebody actually died, but the girl was actually alive. I actually told her to go into hiding just for us to promote it. And that video did very, very well, guys, very, very well. And but this is actually a real situation where they're saying that this person that you're seeing right there is actually alive and not shot or anything like that. The teacher actually said that this is fake news right there and then. However, guys, there's some real news out there stating that this is part of what is taking place in the nature island Caribbean, Dominica. Dominica opens first university in the region to offer only veterinarian studies. Wow! Woo! Especially all them animals are running up and down the place. Well, all you have to get all your shots. Them dogs are running wild up and down the place, trying to just make children keep by, and just have all kind of other dogs just come in and make children. Have some standards, animals. Have some standards. Well, they're gonna give all you shots and stuff. Veterinarian schools are coming into the picture, for which I know a number of Dominicans are actually wanting to be veterinarians, and this is actually Dominica, so that's a good thing right there. But my problem with this whole situation right there, guys, is that they're actually stating that this apparently is some great news. It is a wonderful thing to have another university in we especially considering we met we let the main one go, Ross University School of Medicine, who also, by the way, has a veterinarian school in the Caribbean, in St. Kitts, guys. This is it right there. Ross University, well, this is St. George's. This is a Ross University one. You can read this stuff for yourself right there. It's in St. Kitts, so it's not only Dominica. St. George's also has one, and there's one in let me see, in Grand Cayman Island. That's in the Bahamas. So there are several universities, veterinarian universities out there. But Dominica is kind of bragging for being the first university in the region to offer only veterinarian studies. Only veterinarian studies, but they can study the same thing in some other school in the Caribbean, guys. Why do we always, as Dominicans, tend to always want to prop ourselves up in some fashion that has no standard whatsoever? Yes, we open up veterinarian school. That is a good thing. Dominicans in Dominica and people who want to come from overseas can come into Dominica and be part of this school. That is a good thing. But then you want to prop up yourself as being the first. We are the first. And there's other veterinarian schools across the Caribbean that can actually be used. That doesn't make sense. Why we always trying to prop up ourselves as if that is such a great thing? Yes, wonderful that we made, you know, we have a veterinarian school. But come on. We're propping ourselves for no reason. Are students coming into the school? Is this school bringing in a lot of GDP like the one the government allowed to leave Dominica and go? Is it? But at least we can say, thank God, we have a university, of course, that is doing something in the Caribbean, in Dominica. So that is a good thing as well. Veterinarian school, no problem. Talking about veterinarian school, dealing with animals, guys. I saw this picture right there. And this picture blew my mind. Because I'm thinking, yes, a lot of people are scared of sharks. And sharks seems to be coming into the Caribbean, right? We have a problem. Not true. The people in St. Vincent and the Grenadines realize that they have killer whales. Now, killer whales don't harm human beings normally. Okay, if a shark see you in the water, it is more probable that a shark harms you in the water. St. Vincent people decide, hey, we have tasted shark meat, all these kind of new creatures coming into the Caribbean more regularly, I should say. And now we have killer whales coming into the Caribbean, St. Vincent and Grenadines area. And we see it, maybe we should try to kill it, to eat it. But the killer whales tend to kill the sharks that come in to kill us. Not true. And I'm not saying that the sharks are coming to kill us, guys. But if they see you out there looking like a nice piece of Kentucky Fried human being, they will decale you like we just decale KFC, guys. Come on, you know the truth. But these guys actually go behind sharks, man. And to do these kind of things to these animals that don't really harm any human beings out there, we are pretty much taking away the very thing that is protecting us from the sharks. And you guys did this in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. You killed and processed the killer whale yesterday. I think that was about 2 or 3 days ago. They did this thing. I mean, all you don't use all your head, all you just want to take out all kind of thing because it's big, all you want to take it out. Guys, killer whales don't attack human beings, no? Sometimes they even save human beings because apparently there's some human beings who were lost outside in the sea and a killer whale actually brought them to shore. There's a story like that. I wish I could get it. I saw it I saw it on a TV thing where they were showing strange things happening in the sea where a guy went down, his boat went down, and killer whales actually came around and rescued the brother. Now you guys, this is probably the whale that rescued the brother. You guys I'm just saying, man. But you guys have to be careful of it. Don't just go in and just take thing and say, oh, let me take out a whale, a big thing coming. Oh, killer whale. Let's stop all your dirty ways, man. Stop all your dirty ways. Anyways, guys, talking about dirty ways, carnival season is quickly approaching. And you know they're restricting people from coming to the Caribbean. However, this brother right there, yes, this brother is in the winter in New York City, brothers and sisters. And this brother is trying his best to have a little celebration because he know he can't come nowhere. But he in snowstorm. The brother in snowstorm trying to clean snow. Clean your snow, brother. Take them strokes. Strokes and spade, man. Hey. Guys, you have to take it how you carry, for real. You have to take it how you carry, especially you know you can't go nowhere. Rona in the place, boy, you have to be careful in the place, for real. Hey, my brother, yes, my brother got it. But you don't afraid that freeze, guys. Alcohol does freeze in winter now. Eh? My brother have that open there, and he chill in the alcohol one time. Boy, my brother, you have more snow. You realize more snow is falling there, right? More snow is falling when you shovel all this snow. So if you have to waste your time 30 minutes later trying to jump up and down, you know you're in trouble because more snow going to block your way from coming out. You know that, right? But jump up, man. Take a stroke. But hey, guys, you have to take it how you get it there. You have to take it how you can get it. Rock your spin, my brother. Rock your spin. Talking about that, guys. Talking about coming back. There's a YouTuber who just started doing YouTube videos as well. He's known as Vietnam. Vietnamite. And of course, he speaks about these things. I think he dropped a video today talking about Dominicans coming in back door. I'll post that video in the description link below or in the first comment in the comment box below, guys. And he was actually talking about Dominicans coming back door. And I think the national security people, the people in charge of security, were warning them. He said there's a voice note going around, and he was pretty much explaining that and everything. So you guys could definitely check out his channel, and also, guys, you know, subscribe to his channel because he has more content to come through. I believe he's gonna be doing more of interactions of Roseau people and to get their views on a number of things, to get the real gist, you know, the grassroots vibration, man, grassroots thing. So definitely check it out right there and then, guys. But this brother is definitely, you know, having fun, papa. But you still have to clean your snow coming. You still have to clean your snow. Anyways, guys, there is this situation right there that is taking place in the French islands. I believe this is Martinique, if I'm not mistaken. This situation is taking place right there. So this guy is laughing, this guy that you see on the bike. You know why? Well, you find out. That is why. I have no idea what on earth this brother just stated right there, guys. But let me break it down for you guys, for those of us who cannot understand French. Okay? So apparently this is also in French as well, guys. So the situation here is, you can just look at this thing and see what's going on. So apparently there was an accident over there, and traffic is pretty much, you know, all along the way. There's a new law in the French islands right now, guys, or in the French territory, stating that motorcycle vehicles cannot do these things. If there's a traffic jam somewhere or something, they cannot pass between vehicles and go about their journey. They have to stay in line. This is why they're laughing this guy right there. So there's a traffic jam, he cannot pass there and go. Otherwise, he'll get charged, I think, 135 euros. And if he does something, he gets charged more, depending on the amount of vehicles he does. I guess that's what it is. So that's kind of stupid, though. I mean, who made this stuff? And they're making rules for people. Well, shouldn't they be making and put laws in place for? That is one of the things I don't understand about society. You know, they should be making laws and putting things in place to help people. If there's a traffic jam, so you can pass in between there. You're not obstructing nobody. You know, the vehicles themselves kind of move this way and whatnot. I understand if vehicles are crossing over and, you know, to save lives and everything, but that is not the case. A traffic jam, you have a bicycle. Boy, not a bicycle. But I wonder if you can do that for bicycle, boy. It'll be a heck of a thing if you have a bicycle. Checking you can't afford a car and a bike. You have a bicycle and you still have to wait in line, boy, you mad. But people who kidnap French territory there, you cannot pass through, guys. You cannot pass through. You cannot decide you're doing anything. The people will charge you. They've been giving you points, boy. The people hey, you cannot be doing them things there. But guys, what are your thoughts on this, man? Anyways, talking about the French territory, the people in Martinique, precisely speaking, people in Martinique hit the streets to demand they want their carnival, man. The people want their carnival. How you can stop them from the carnival now? The people worry about no Rona bus. The people want their carnival bus. So people come to the street. I don't see none of them, but that's some of them in mask. Thank God I finished that. Thank God I finished that thing there. Anyways, it has some people with mask and thing, guys. There, I can see this one, I can see this one. Some do have mask, you could have a set of them with mask. But then people want their carnival, boy. Then people want to jump up. Then people want to go and... They want to jump up, man. They want to go and hold all kind of celebration. People checking the Rona, have them under manners. They want to go and free up themselves. So they have them there. So the people take to the streets in Martinique and they want the carnival, papa. But you know somebody, this guy. Yep. This guy definitely taking his bump, man. You cannot go out in the street, but you can take your bump in church. Hallelujah. Of course. Strokes, man. Strokes. Hooray! Woo! Na 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 na. Well, he looking like he's a customer because I don't see people dressed with priest clothes in carnival and they jump. So my brother, he fit in the bill right there, bro fit in the bill right there. Anyways, guys, there's this brother right there, man. He himself do about no carnival, nothing like that. The brother checking, boy, I work hard. The boy work hard, brothers and sisters. The boy work hard. And the boy tired.
Hey.
No horn, but you know alarm. How Mr. wake up? No alarm can wake Mr. up, boy, Mr. Boy. My brother, boy, Mr. working hard, man.
Wow. This nigga know I make fucking him.
Boy.
Illa.
No.
Illa. Boy, for gun blow, Mr.
I guess I gotta serve my own, yeah.
Of course, my brother. You have to do what you have to do, man. I hope he's not dead. That'd be a heck of a thing, eh? But I know this one. This one. Do you know the other brother probably working so hard that he trying his best for him to survive in this life and things doesn't work out much for him. But this brother on the other hand, he's a bit different in this regard right there, guys. He's much different right there. So he's buying the new shoes, man. So they tell him the shoes is $300. $300, but they bring it down $20 for him. They bring it down. That's less than 10. I think that is 7.5. That is what? How much percentage that then? 330 is 10%. So $30. So I guess they bring less than 10%. Anyways, yeah, 10 into 3 is 6.6. That is 63.3%. Right? 6.3%. Anyways, that's probably 6.3% around there. They give him that discount right there, guys.
How they feel?
I mean, they feel like I could just.
Yo, man.
But when you know it's $300, you have to $280. That pay the $20 discount. We that pay that, boy. $300 for shoes, what? Besides buy his slippers instead. But the brother checking out looking too nice on his foot.
Nah, I just want to try. I'm gonna make sure I can run them and shit.
The brother checking.
Cause you know how like certain sneakers like they fit a little differently. I want to make sure like flap off the back of my foot.
Of course. Of course.
Yeah, no, they good.
What about rocking the gate though? What about rocking the gate though? Were you testing to see the stability of the gate and how strong it is to hold people who are trying to escape with a shoe? Huh? Not true?
Definitely gonna bother them. Like I'm not on no bum type time. Like I'm
kind of seem like you were, because yes, you testing these shoes to see how durable these shoes is. But the door do you nothing, eh? You can't be testing the door too, eh? That is all right then.
I'm saying like,
so they put back. So they give him $300. They put back the $20 and tell him plus tax.
They look nice on the foot though.
I can't 280.
You were just trying to escape on that 280. Now they tell you 300 plus tax. But tax is a heck of a thing, eh? Woo, that tax stuff in America, guys. If you stay in America long, you realize sometimes the cheap things that you buy in there, they're not as cheap as you think they be, nah? Because you have to pay tax on them again. Boy, I was gonna say something, about something I bought, but I'll leave that alone. Anyways, the boy checking 280. No, my brother, you pay your tax, boss. Pay your tax, my brother. Anyways, talking about running. I couldn't show the full video on this thing, guys, but I'm sure you guys seen this already. There are students somewhere in Africa who apparently were told that they must get the Rona solution. You know what they're talking about, the V word, guys. They were told that they must get the Rona solution. So what they started doing, who that? Who you talking to? Them children taking, who you talking to with that? We must get what? Never happened. And then children start jumping and escaping, running for their life. Who you giving? Who you giving that there? Them children saying what? Teacher saying I have to take it. What? Who you giving that there? Guys, one thing I was vexed with is when I see that they tend to just try to make African people as if they are some tebe foolish, and it's some sort of, it's testing ground. They're trying to make them. And once again, if their parents do not agree, they then making it mandatory for you to come and take that. They come. That is what I heard happened there, right? They said that these children heard that this was going to happen and decided not today, Satan, some other day, but not today. Then children decided digging out on that bus. Let me watch that part again. Some of them will actually jump in from this thing, by the way, guys. I can't show that because YouTube, YouTube. Even teachers running too much. Yes, guys. So that is what was taking place somewhere in Africa. I forgot the place name. Actually got the fuller clip, but some parts you cannot show, like I said before. Anyways, guys, there's something I want you guys to really take to heart right there. This is it. Not that, but this is it right there. It's about control. Let me see if I can make this bigger. Of course I can. Of course. Yes. Listen to this right here, guys.
The 2 ways in which people are controlled.
I think it's 3 ways. He said 2 ways, but he's gonna define that. But the 3 ways that I know that you can actually control people, guys, is 1, through debt. Constant debt on you. Unless you know how to use debt to your advantage, debt is one of the ways that they can control you. Through your health. See this whole thing that happening out there? Health, oh, I need to get protected and whatnot, I don't know, so forth and so forth. When you actually have the ability to protect your own self. God gave us the immune system and the ability for us to each and every individual to be able to adapt based on their circumstance within themselves, for them to get the right set of meals and stuff. And yes, sometimes certain situations need this kind of situations. You know, the V. Certain people need the V for sure. But not everybody needs this stuff. Especially when the founder of this very thing right here stated that he's not taking his healthy and he's how much years old, so he doesn't really need this. He's not a frontline worker, whatever. He stated these things. If you want my WhatsApp or my Instagram, by the way, guys, check the WhatsApp or whatever down there and follow me on each and every platform, because I tend to put out information that are not going out on YouTube as well, or on Facebook, on these kind of things. Definitely, guys, check them out and follow me on these platforms as well. But yes, this individual is not there. This is the wrong video for that, but in the description you will see it. I normally have the other stuff running there, but in the description you will see that as well. But yes, guys, anyways, let me just let that run.
First of all, frighten people, and secondly, demoralize them.
Okay, let me bring that back a little. I forgot to mention the third one. So health, debt, and fear. Fear make you fearful. Anyways,
First of all, frighten people, and secondly, demoralize them.
see, frighten people.
An educated, healthy, and confident nation is harder to govern.
Oh, so true. Once you are educated and you're confident in who you are and who you are as a human being, who God created you to be as an individual, nobody can come and just tell you nonsense or try to buy you. He said demoralize. Remember, once you have some level of morality or morals inside of you guys, where people come and say, hey, let me give you money for your vote. You might take the money, but you don't discredit your morality for somebody to come and pay you and say, hey, heck is your money, take the money, but don't sell yourself short for your own. And they're giving you back your own money again. You know that, you don't understand. They're giving you back your own money. The money you pay in taxes, they're giving it back to you for you to then support them because you believe it's from them coming out. People doesn't think. Your morals should dictate, you know, people should not take you for wizib, for advantage, anyways.
And I think there's an element in the thinking of some people. We don't want people to be educated, healthy, and confident, because they will get out of control.
Of course, that is the only way you can control people. This is why I realize that there's, especially this generation that is coming up, this generation, majority of them, they cannot do critical thinking at all. They cannot do critical thinking, which amazes me. Because when you're having conversations with some of them cannot even have conversations. So you have the dumbing down of society happening, even though they are going to schools. The dumbing down of society. Anyways, I'll leave that there. Continue, brother.
The top 1% of the world's population own 80% of the world's wealth. It's incredible that people put up with it, but
they put up with it. They just allow it to happen. And then they allow the 1% to control them. Because the 1% has money. Oh, I give you a job. Hey, this is how it should be. But you don't understand, the 1% is 1% versus the 99% out there. 99% is far greater than 1%, you know. The 1% needs the 99%. If the 1% doesn't need the 99%, how do you think the 1% can function? How?
they're poor, they're demoralized, they're frightened, and therefore they think perhaps the safest thing to
He actually just said all three of them.
put up with it, but they're poor.
Poor. Remember I mentioned debt. They're poor.
They're demoralized.
Demoralized. Fear. When they put fear inside of you, you feel like you need to listen to whatever they tell you and you obey whatever they tell you.
They're frightened.
Well, that's frightened and health, I guess. So you get the whole, well, he said to them, you get the point.
And therefore they think perhaps the safest thing to do is take orders and hope for the best.
That's the safest thing. But people forget that they are also human beings who have principle or can get principle and morals. And they are also as equal as the people who are 1%. Like I said, the 1% is absolutely nothing without the 99%. Because the 99% is who is helping them get the 80% of the wealth of the world that they have. And we are hearing about this kind of, population control and all this kind of... Let me leave that there before you do come for me. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this video, give this video a thumbs up. If you want to see more, definitely subscribe to this reaction channel. And don't forget to check out Vietnam channel. Of course, his link, his video of what he was talking about, and the backdoor vibrations in Dominica for the carnival season is actually in the first comment in the comment box below, so you guys can definitely check that out. Anyways, guys, about Mystelics once again. Remember, guys, be real. Well, I'll see you guys in the next reaction, and be positive.